What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Florida International Dynasty here on College Football 26. If you missed the last episode of FIU Dynasty, go ahead and check it out. It was a pretty frustrating one, I would say so. We ended up going 1-1 in that episode with a victory over Buffalo 13-0. So, very low scoring game, and then a 24-37 loss to Florida Atlantic. I think I'm going to be changing up this episode. This episode, we're going to see how 4 games. We're going to try 4 games. We're going to play the moments in all 4, but this time we're going to be doing play the moments for Wake Forest, Missouri State, Jacksonville State, and Kennesaw State. And then, I don't know, maybe we finish out year 2 next episode. I don't know. So, yeah, that's the plan for now. We are going against Wake Forest here in week number 4. Updates on the recruiting. We got locked out on Dexter Wiley. I don't remember getting locked on him. We got locked out because of playing style. It's down to a C-. I'll do some recruiting and I'll update you guys on the recruiting. All right, updates to recruiting here. Dexter Wiley, I ended up taking 50 minutes off because I thought, I don't know, this was stupid. I thought, I could just take it off and then put 25 on him. But, since we're currently locked out of him or whatever, deal breaker, we don't get to put any more points on him. So we had extra 50 points. We went ahead here and we put 15 more here on Alexander Daly, because he's got 85 speed for a tight end, is pretty good. He's not a run blocker, but, he's going to be really fast. That's kind of what we lack at tight end, is any sort of speed. And then Rico Emmanuel, we scouted, and he has pretty good blocking all around. 79 pass block power, pass block finesse, 77 run block. Awareness is low, but, if we get his awareness up and his blocking up a little bit, he could be a very good player for us, I think. So we're going to go 5 hours in him. I think those are the only updates for recruiting. So recruiting, we haven't been having very many updates, but again, we don't have very many hours. We're putting a ton of hours into the 4-star guys. We have a road game against Wake Forest that we're actually a higher overall than. In the second season, a lot of teams just take a huge dip in overall. Like Wake Forest, I'm pretty sure was maybe like a 76, 77, and they're down to a 67. Let's go ahead and play these moments against Wake Forest. Okay, our first moment here is on offense. We have it at Wake Forest 18 here. We're going to start with a run here to Carver, and that's a loss of 2. Awesome. All right, amazing first play there. Loss of 2 on first down. We're going to go play action here. Play action. We're sacked, and we're going to fumble the ball, and they recover. Dude, we were sacked immediately. Had no time to throw the ball. I didn't even have time to really read the field there. All right, we're now on defense here. It's 3rd and 8. Wake Forest over the middle. Our tight end holds on to that and gets the first down. How did he catch that, dude? 2nd and 10. We're gonna keep it with the Woozier, and they contain that really well. Loss of 3. 2nd and long again. Burke's really injured right now. All right, here, 3rd down and 13. End zone, Alex Perry's open. Touchdown, Panthers. That was a pretty easy play there. Looks like it was man coverage. Perry just beats him to the inside, and we get on the board. All right, we're in the second quarter. It's 3rd and 8 for Wake Forest. They're going to go empty. Trips left. See what they're going to do here. He has all the time. He's going to launch it deep. almost caught it, then almost picked off, but that's going to be a punt, Wake Forest. All right, 2nd and 7. We're back here deep into Wake Forest territory. We're going to go play action. We're just going to loft that up. Alex Perry, incomplete. There's a flag, however. It looks like they're going to call pass interference. We will take that. It is pass interference. They're on defense. That puts us at the 5-yard line. Awuzie season, not looking good. He has no passing touchdowns, 6 interceptions, is really bad. All right, 2nd and goal, or 3rd and goal. Come on. I panicked there. He dropped the ball anyways, because can't hold on the ball for contact at all. And that's going to be a field goal. Oh man, that's going to be a tough field goal. Roberts. You see how far over to the right that is? Alright, back out on offense. Wake Forest doesn't score again. Come on. Stone, we unblocked defender off the edge. Alright, we're going to go for it on 4th and 4 here. Perry, the post! Perry! Oh my fucking god, dude. Our receivers get touched with the tip of a finger and they drop the ball every fucking time. Oh my god, this game is so frustrating, dude. Alright, now we got a 2-minute drill with 3 timeouts and 56 seconds. Awuzie there. We're gonna get at least 6. We're gonna go hurry up. Wind up. Okay, there we go. Stone! That throw is intercepted. Yeah, that's maybe not the greatest read there. It's going to be a pick. Now facing a 2nd and 3. I'm going to get to change my defense there. It's a run and nice tackle there. Lost it, please. Thank you. Thank you, Patterson, and that's going to be incomplete. I thought I would have caught. I genuinely would have never played this Dynasty ever again. All right, Jesus, 4th and 5. Field goal for Forest is good. They're going to take a 10. It's only 10-7 right now. It's only 10-7. We're still very much in this game. No need to panic. All right, back out on offense here. 3rd and 4. This is crucial. Drops it. Oh my god, dude. We drop it through contact all the fucking time. Now it faces a 3rd and 5. Your defense, come on. They're going to run the ball again. Somehow didn't get the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. And they're going to kick a field goal here. I would 100% go for this if I was Wake Forest. But this could be a fake. And we'll find out. Their kick is good. Wake Forest, it's still a touchdown game. We're still somehow in this game. I don't understand how we're even in this game, dude. We've been playing terrible on offense, but offense has really been struggling this year. That's been our biggest problem so far. Quarterback underneath all the time in the world. 1st down. Here, another 3rd down. This one 3rd and 10. We only have two receivers out there. Kind of right combination. They're running. We get pressure. Wow, look at a drop at the point of contact for their team. Incredible stuff. All right, we have a moment here. 4th and 9 from our own 26. Come on. Nope. Oh my God, this offense is horrendous. All right, 3rd and 10. We're down by 17. We're going to need an absolute miracle right there. We're going to hit carry. The running back throws a little behind him there. It's a must-go here for the offense. 4th down. At the tight end, Staten. I don't know. Staten makes the catch. And the freshman center, Moses Barnes, is down. All right, 1st down and 10 now. I should actually probably check who's injured A lot of our players are hurt right now. First down and 10, getting pressured. Have to just throw it away, I guess. Incomplete. Second 10 underneath. JoJo Stone will power for the first down. Go, hurry up, hurry up. Snap the ball. Tight end. Holds on. Braden Staton, touchdown. That's our first touchdown since that first quarter, and it's Staton with a nice catch in traffic there. All right, back on offense, 4th and 1. Perry's essentially on cover here. We got to go with Perry here. Figure Perry holds on. All right, it's 4th and 20. 420, baby. Come on. Maybe it'll be better. This would be a better experience if I was high. All right, 4th and 20 here. We need an absolute miracle here. They're rushing essentially nobody. Circle's open on the comeback. All right, this game just keeps getting better and better, dude. We lose 24-14 there. Offense was god-awful. Their freshman running back, Marquise Davis, had 2 touchdowns and over 100 yards. We'll check out the stats here. George Awuzie went 25 for 50. We're throwing the ball 50 times. This is Iowa's playbook. I don't know why we're passing it 50 times. Probably because we're losing majority of the game. But 257 yards, 2 touchdowns, only 1 pick. That's probably Awuzie's best game. Rushing, Anthony Carey, 10 carries, 4.2 yards per carry, and a fumble. Awuzie also had a fumble, negative 17 yards. Booth carried it a little bit. Receiving, Alex Perry led the team with catches and yards with 7 for 78 and a touchdown. Staton had a touchdown as well. JoJo Stone with 54 yards. Tyson Carter, 43 yards. And that's 4 drops on the day for our receiving core. Blocking, 3 sacks allowed. Bodie McCaslin, Moses Barnes, Matias Garcia. Defensively, not a lot of tackles. Lemon and Berkey, the freshman linebackers, had 6. TFO for Hill and Stephylan Green. A sack for Stephylan Green, who's also injured. That's cool. No interceptions. 3 pass deflections for Jordan Shaw. Josiah Taylor had 1. In kicking wise, we missed the field goal. It didn't end up mattering in the end, but still missed nonetheless. And that's another loss down in the books, and we are now starting at 1-3. All right, and some updates to recruiting here. Dexter Wiley has now unlocked us, if that's the right wording there. But we now have a chance of getting Dexter Wiley. He's in his top, I don't know if he's in his top 3, but he is visiting this week, so that's going to be good. Trevin Volk is moving to his top 5. Shockey into his top 8. So some updates, some good updates on the recruiting side. Did get some skill point or some coaching points here for Mr. Worldwide. So we'll use that. And we're gonna spend it here on advanced look for the defensive lineman, because D-line's one of our other biggest needs. We really just need, if you look at the overall seniors and stuff, defense is one of our biggest needs, but offense has been atrocious this year, so any help on offense would be great. All right, updates here on the recruiting side. It does show we are locked out of Derek Lobato. But that's because we added Beniki Embo. I don't know how to pronounce that name. But a 5-star running back. He has no offers, so figured we might as well throw him on the board. But that also means Lobato is not liking our playing time, I guess. We took a lot of minutes off of the 4-stars that we weren't really getting any competition for, because we need to go after some more players. So we took minutes off those guys, but we threw 15 on the manual. We did some scouting, and then we threw 5 here on Dennis Bowie, who looks pretty good. He's got good short route, good medium route, good deep route, good route runner. 89 speed is good enough. The only updates here to recruiting. All right, we made some changes to the offense. We're going to keep George Awuzie as the starter for now, but another bad performance, and we could see Tyler Proctor. Running backs are going to stay the same. I just don't know. Maybe we just put Greg Carter as the starter, Carver, because he's got a higher depth trait and he's freshman maybe. Then we're going to put Daryl Coffey our fastest receiver there. We're going to put him at wide receiver 3. We are going to be starting Jonathan Bush over Matthias Garcia. And I believe those are the only changes to the offense. Defense, we're going to keep the defense the same. Defense has been fine. Just been the offense that's been really bad. But now we have a home game here against Missouri State with a recruit in visiting, Dexter Weil here, which would be awesome if we can get a good visit week here. He has 92 speed, 93 excel. Coverage isn't amazing, but he's got really fast speed. He's got good tackling. He's going to be a monster for us if we can get him. So a huge blowout one would be amazing, but our offense has to play good, and that's been a struggle. But here we are going against Missouri State for our first conference game of the season. The rest of the games the rest of the games for the year will be Conference USA games, so these mean a lot more than those non-conference, out-of-conference games. So we're going to get to Missouri State here, who is a 60 overall. We are 71. That doesn't mean anything because we suck. So let's jump into this game. All right, first moment here is on 3rd and 10. You're getting a lot of third down moments here. I'd like some moments where we're like not facing third down. That's picked off. First throw of the day is picked off. I didn't think that corner was going to come down. Tried to throw it, and that's picked. I don't know what to do on offense. I feel clueless on offense right now. All right, here, 3rd down and 7. Another offensive moment here. Who's injured right now? Oh my God, Davis is really messed up. We're gonna put Rabus in the game right now. We're gonna run QB power here. Woozier, he only gets 2 there on the scramble. I fucking suck at this game, dude. I'm so bad. All right, first defensive moment here. They're going to face 3rd and super long. Hand off. Nice tackle by C.J. Berkey. 3rd and long. That's awesome. Got to love that here. 1st and 10. Here, play action. We're going to hit the 4-star running back. Oh, that's not Carver. That is Anthony Carey. Here, 2nd and 4. Carey's going to cut the field. And gets the 1st down. There we go. 2nd down 7 here. Oh my gosh, a screen to Darryl Coffey, our fastest wide receiver and freshman. Moving the chains there, getting us 1st down. Right here, 1st and 10. Are you fucking serious, dude? Jesus Christ. Way overthrown. Oh my God, I'm taking Woozier out. I'm taking him out. He's... fucking Christ, dude. This guy sucks. Kick him off the team. Kick him out of Florida International. Alright, after his 19th interception of the season, Missouri State's got the ball. 3rd and 9. Get him! Finally! Deontay Lemon, the freshman, with the play. One of 2 freshman linebackers gets the sack. Makes it 4th and long. Right here, they have us going for it here on 4th and inches. Watch this, though. Fake fullback dive. Toss. Booth. Nothing. All right, 2nd down and 1. Come on. Let's get a good run. Good run there. Anthony Carey, nice blocking inside the 10. Gets us into the red zone there. 1st and goal from the 8. Try to run to Anthony Carey. I was trying to juke back inside there. Just got tackled there. Makes it 2nd goal from the 2. Greg Carver into the game here. 2nd goal from the 1. Bounce outside. Greg Carver's in the end zone. Touchdown FIU. We get the first points of the game. 4-star freshman from Fort Wayne, Indiana, I want to say. He was in Indiana, I know that. But the freshman from Indiana gets in the end zone. First points of the game. All right, a big skip all the way here to the 3rd quarter. Come on, he has all the time in the world. Throwing it deep. Oh my God, it's incomplete. Jordan Shaw, this guy's been a monster. Incomplete. Quarterback must have got hurt there. Drop by Stone. Oh my God, dude. All right, 3rd down and 8. Come on, they really have nobody down the field here. 3rd and 8. Underneath, actually, Staten gets 6. Injury for Missouri or Mississippi, Missouri State. All right, we're gonna try again. We're gonna try again here. It moves so fast for the home games. That's a good one. His kick is up, and it is good. There we go. I end my streak there, missing kicks. That gives us a 2-possession lead here with 2:26 left in the 3rd quarter. After that first really bad miss, we drained this one. 3rd and 10. And we're sacked. And we fumble the ball. Oh my God, dude. Anytime he gets it, he fumbles the fucking ball. Jesus fucking Christ. Turnovers on offense and just absolute garbage. Underneath, they drop the ball. Thank you. All right, we jump here to 3.5 minutes left. We're on this 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Snap the ball. Try to hit Perry. Can't hold on, dude. It's another incomplete. 4th and 4. We're going to kick a 45-yard field goal here. Come on. Field goal. Don't block this. Thank you. It's up. Has the power. Hits the lead back to 10 here. Gives us 13-3 lead. And we have won this game. Another very low-scoring game here. 13-3. 13-3 victory here against Missouri State. That gets us at 1-0 in Conference USA play. Another ugly win. But we'll take that. Proctor got hurt. You gotta love that. And he played, even though he had less attempts, he had more completions, he had higher yards, completion percentage was better, didn't throw 2 picks, yards per attempt was better. So I think Proctor might be the starter if he's not injured for a while, but Awuzie went 11 for 29, 2 interceptions. I'm using Iowa's playbook. I don't know why we're throwing the ball 50 times every game. We shouldn't. Rushing, Anthony Carey, 9 carries, 56 yards. Awuzie another fumble because he just loves to do that. A touchdown there for Greg Carver, and then a fumble for Shaborn Demps. Receiving wise, Braden Staten tied with the lead, 5 catches for 30, but 5 catches for 74 yards by JoJo Stone. Daryl Coffey, the freshman, his first action, gets 3 catches, 43 yards. Sean Burke, 3 catches, 53 yards. 3 catches, 47 for Alex Perry. Blocking only 1 sack allowed by Mikel Rabes. I don't know, Rabies. CJ Berkey, 12 tackles. 3 TFLs for Steve Shannon, 2 for Stephylan Green, 1 for Bardo, Figures, and Lemon. But 3 sacks from the senior Steven Shannon, 1 for Deontay Lemon, the freshman. No picks. Pass deflection for Kerr, Shaw, Green, Lemon, and Celestine. Forced fumble for Lemon. Lemon recovered 2. Big game from the freshman Lemon. Kicking, we went 2 for 3. Punting, 2 punts inside the 20. Kick return with a 36-yard kick return. That's not bad, but we merged this game victorious. All right, so some recruiting updates. Dexter Wiley, we are so close to committing, but Miami has thrown in an offer for him. I think it might be a little too late for Miami. I don't know. Dexter Wiley. Playing style. We just need to keep our playing style above a C+ the rest of the season. He should stay committed. And then Lyle Beard is into his top 5. He also has no offers. And the freshman linebacker Deontay Lemon, who had one early, I think it was against South Florida, he also won Defensive Player of the Week. So we have something here in Deontay Lemon. 3 tackles, an assisted tackle, and a TFL for the true freshman linebacker. Now we have another Conference USA matchup against Jack State. They're also 2-3, but we are 1-0 in conference play. They are 0-1 in conference play, so we have an edge in them over that. But it's another home game in front of the FIU fan crowd, the big fans of FIU here. But if you can see, we are super close to getting Dexter Wiley. I think we now should throw 50 minutes on him. So we're going to do that. We're going to throw 50 minutes here on Dexter Wiley. All right, so some updates to recruiting. We're now tossing 50 here on Dexter Wiley. Hopefully that's enough to keep Miami away from him. But Miami could easily sneak in and force a recruiting battle, which would be awful because we will definitely lose that. We're throwing 35 Briscoe still. We are taking off the 5-star running back to put Lobato because we've already got good progress on Lobato. There's no point of just taking him off and then another team swoops in. But we have good progress on Lobato right now. Embu could still have no offers by the time Lobato's getting close to committing, but we'll see when that gets close. Still going 10 after these guys. Bowie's still getting 5. So those are the only updates to recruiting there. Actually, we still have 5 hours to spend. All right, with those 5 minutes, I took 5 minutes off of Beard, and then we sent him on a visit here week 7 against Kennesaw State, which is proximity home, which is an A. So that should help us getting in. We just need to get some of these minutes back, or these hours back, because we don't have a lot, and we need to kind of spread the board out with guys. Even though we have a lot less seniors than we do this year, we have only 11 seniors. 9 on defense, 2 on offense. There's still players that want to transfer, obviously, but we gotta get like a decent size recruiting class. At least I want to get more than 23, but it's looking like we might get about the same or maybe even less. But I don't know. There's still plenty of time. We're still only in week 6, but we'll shift our focus here to Jack State. But we'll jump into this game against Jack State. We sustained no injuries in that game against. God, I don't even remember who we just played. But Proctor should be back, which is a plus, and Steph Green should be fine. So that's another plus. So we'll jump into this game. Jack State here is a 63 overall. We were 72. Our defense actually has gone up to a 73, and our overall is actually a 72 now. So we're getting better on defense. Offense still a work in progress. But we're going to make one change. We're going to throw Tyler Proctor in there. His deal breaker is playing time, which is at an F right now. But if we get him some playing time, hopefully he'll stay. Georgia Wouzier could transfer. Pro potential at a C-. So that's not looking good. But those are the only changes to the offense we're going to make. And let's jump into this game against Jacksonville State. All right, Jacksonville State did score on their first drive, and apparently it's in Alabama, not Georgia, so I got that wrong too. But anyways, 3rd down 6. We're gonna motion Coffee here. We're gonna hit the tight end who can't hold on to the ball. Again, another hit through traffic. He usually is the one who can make those catches, but can't make it there, and we're gonna have to punt the ball. We get the ball back here on 3rd down. Bush is hurt, so we're gonna sub him out here. 3rd down 3. We just need 3 yards, and we're going to get it. It looks like JoJo Stone with the catch. Spin move. Can't make anybody miss, but moves the chains. Proctor not really known for his scrambling there. Are you fucking serious? I'm done with this fucking team. So that's picked off. I should have probably just ran it in. I mean, running it was wide open, but I wanted the touchdown pass. 97-yard pick 6. I fucking love this game. Love this game. Absolutely love it. All right, after that awesome play there, makes it 3rd and 10. We're down by 14 now. We're gonna throw there on the run. It's dropped. God fucking damn it, dude. Alright, we gotta kick a 50-yard field goal. I'm not making this, by the way. It's 12-mile-per-hour wind to the left. We're kicking from the left. So, right there should be good. It's going super fast, though. Yeah, that's a miss. It should not go this fast at home. That's just my opinion. It should not go that fast at home because it's a fucking home game. If it was a road game, yeah, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's going fast, but it's a fucking home game. All right, defense holds him there. Proctor's hurt. Fucking course. We're gonna keep him in. You gotta be fucking tough if you want to play for my team. 1st and 10 here. Play action. We're gonna hit Stone, who holds on to the ball. Oh my gosh. We're going to what is happening? Oh, 2-minute timeout. In the game here, 2nd and 4. It's a screen to not Connor Booth. That's 1st down though. 2nd and 3. Nope. As we throw, incomplete. Try to run there and then realize circle's open. Too late. They're going to hit circle. Daryl Coffey's going to be short. Oh my gosh. I thought he was going to be wide open. Easy 1st down. And now we're going to punt. We're going to punt here. And punting was a good decision there because now we have the ball back. Proctor's he's hurt. He's just straight up hurt there. We're going to hit carry there for 9 yards. We're going to go hurry up. We only have 1 timeout left. The ball. 1 here. We're going to run a screen here. Anthony Carey, you need to get a bounce. 31 seconds left. And the freshman Carver is into the game here. Unblocked defender. Alright, it's 2nd and 19. We just got to get some yards back and get out of bounds or spike the ball or something. So we're going to hit Stone there. Get out of bounds. 3rd and 15. Hit Carver here. Oh, we can't spike it. Okay, that was a misplay. Yeah, misplay. Yeah, I'm really bad at this game. As you can tell, I'm a big fucking dumb moron there. We gotta kick another 50-yarder. Yeah, I love it. We're just gonna keep it here, actually. Just fucking kill me. Just fucking kill me. Alright, 1st and 10 here. Down 21-0. Let's go. Let's go here. Play action. Perry. Nope. Sails him 95 yards over the fucking guy because apparently we're throwing to Dikembe Mutombo. Can we get that in there? It's hold on by JoJo Stone. Down at the 1. Hurry up. Alright, at the 1 here. Nobody lining over the center. We're going to give it to the fullback. I believe in Cassius Davis. Come on. Davis in the end zone. Touchdown. FIU. And we're on the board early in this 4th quarter. Alright, Jacksonville State gets a field goal and makes it 24-7. And we're facing a 4th and 7. What a coincidence, guys. Isn't that funny? Oh my gosh. Running. Nope. It's way out of bounds. Jesus Christ. The Proctor's dead out there, essentially, right now. And we hit Stone, and we're in the end zone. Stone in the end zone. There we go. Offense looked amazing right there on that final drive when we were down by 20 with a minute left. That's going to close out the game. Fall 27-14. We didn't score until that 4th quarter. Player of the game is Rod Elston. 2 interceptions and a touchdown for him. So way to go, Elston. Good job for you, buddy. But 1-1 in conference play. Somehow, we still have a shot at a conference title. It's super unlikely. If we do, I will jump off the roof of my house into the fire pit while the fire is going. Why are we throwing the ball so much? Is it because we're losing all the time? Or is it because when I'm in the game we throw the ball? I don't know. 29 to 53, 270 yards, touchdown, 2 picks for Tyler Proctor. Rushing, look at that rushing performance. Booth fumbled twice. Love it. Carry average 3.3 yards per carry. Touchdown for Davis. Receiving wise, Alex Perry led the team with catches and yards. 7 catches, 85 yards. JoJo Stone caught the last touchdown. Blocking wise, 3 sacks led. Garcia, Davis, and McCaslin. All out sacks. 6 tackles for Antonio Patterson led the team. 2 TFLs for Herrick, Green, and 1 for Figures. Sack for Herrick and Green. An interception for Keenan Lavrone. I think that's his first of the season. Pass deflection for Broderick Claiborne and Josiah Taylor. No forced fumbles. Kicking. We went 0 for 2 because they're 50-yarders, and I am ass at 50-yarders. Wouldn't have mattered though. It would have made it 20 to 27. All right, we did suffer an injury, and it was to the senior Steven Shannon with a torn labrum. We'll miss the next. I think once we see the next week, it'll be 4. So he'll miss the next 4 games with a torn labrum. So that's our first genuine injury of the season for that misses multiple games. All right, Lyle Beard will be visiting this week. A win would be great. Update to school: brand exposure down to a D-. Chip tenders down to an F. A lot of players want to transfer still, so that's you gotta love that. You gotta love that in players transfer. But this will be the final game of today's episode against Kennesaw State, who is 3-2, 2-0 currently in conference. We are 2-4, 1-1 currently in conference play. We beat them last year, if I remember. It was one of the games I played. Fully, but we are currently 6th in the conference standings. Missouri State and Middle Tennessee have yet to win a conference game. Jack State, New Mexico State are both 1-1, and Kennesaw State and Liberty are both 2-0 in conference play. We'll check out rankings. I don't think we've checked out rankings at all. So we'll check out the top 25 here. Ohio State currently 5-0 and first in the nation. Penn State is currently number 2. Miami at 3, Georgia at 4, Auburn's at 5. You got Texas Tech at 6. Georgia's 5-1 and is ahead of Texas and Auburn. You got Oregon at 7, Texas A&M at 8, Clemson at 9, SMU at 10. Indiana with a loss to Washington falls from 4 to 11. Florida is 12. BYU is number 13. Boise State's 14. Louisville here is 15. Duke lost to North Carolina, fell from 6 to 16. Alabama is currently 6-0, but only ranked 17th. We got UCLA at 18, Texas at 19, Washington at 20. Iowa, who was not ranked last week, is now ranked 21 and 5-0. Michigan number 22. Cincinnati 23. Michigan State and Colorado finish at 24 and 25. We'll take a look at the Heisman Watch. It's currently Devin Dampier. Dampier? I don't know how to pronounce it. Damp. We're going Devon Damp. The senior quarterback for Washington's currently in first. You got a freshman, Ty Hawkins, for SMU. Jackson Arnold. Ooh. You got Dylan Raiola and then CJ Baxter. Those are your Heisman finalists for now. But we'll check out recruiting here. We have jumped in first for Cameron Tuttle. Wiley should commit next week. So that's good. Recruiting is overall going well. Florida State is offering on AJ Shockey right now. All right, so updates to recruiting. I don't think we really changed much. I guess we're putting 20 on to Dennis Bowie right now. And I think that's really it. The task at hand is Kennesaw State, who is 2-0 in conference play. I believe they were also undefeated in conference play when we played them last year, so they're in prime upset position here, Kennesaw State. But we'll check out their overall. They are currently sitting at a 55 overall. We are 71. Our third home game of today's episode and the final game of today's episode. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we have our first moment here, 3rd and 10. We started out with the opening drive touchdown, so already better start than we did last week. As Kennesaw State lobbing it, double coverage. Thought he would have came down with an incomplete. All right, facing a 3rd down and 8 here on offense. Come on. We're going to hit Perry. How is that a red throw, dude? I don't understand how some of these are fucking red throws. I don't hold on to them that long. Roberts field goal. That's a miss. I'm so bad at kicking field goals. I'm so bad. I'm just never kicking it. I'm just going to send field goals at this point. I'm never kicking a field goal ever again. Here, 3rd and 8. Waning seconds here of the first quarter as they have a wide open receiver for the slant for the first down. They're now inside the 20. They're going to start with play action. Quarterback's going to roll left. Sets his feet. Fires to number 81. For 7 yards. They're going to go hurry up here. 2nd down and 3. Read option. The quarterback's going to keep it. Touchdown. Kennesaw State. It's going to take the lead here. Another moment here on defense. Third down and 8. Can defense make a stop here? Odom's got all day in the world. Throws even a worse pass than I've seen, and we've missed a ton of throws, incomplete. You know what? We're a power football team here. 3rd and 1, let's get this shit. We got that shit. First down, Anthony Carey. There. 3rd down and 9 here. Proctor. I forgot we had Proctor in and not Woozier, so that's going to be a sack. Kennesaw, no points on that. 3rd and 5. Come on, Proctor rolling right. Proctor just going to throw it away there. 4th and 5 incomplete. It's a field goal. I'm skipping it. Look, we made it. I'm never kicking a field goal ever again. Sorry, you can call me a bitch all you want in the comments. I don't care. Frankly don't care. I just want to have a fun time with this Dynasty. I've been having the worst time of my life playing this Dynasty these last 2 episodes. So I'm trying to make it a little bit more enjoyable for me. 1st and 10. Handoff when we are right there. Stefile and Green meets the running back there for a loss of 3. Now 2nd and long here. We're going to blitz. We're going to blitz here. Quarterback, and he's brought down. First sack of the day. That's the freshman, Juan Figures. I like the little eagle wing on that. That's really cool. And is Juan Figures, one of 2 freshman D linemen here on this international team. Actually, there's 3. Steven Shannon as well. Allow 3rd and 20 conversion. I will freak out. So let's not have that happen here. 3rd and 21. They're going to dump it off. Steps out of bounds. And Noah Herrick's injured. All right. The game says, we'll let you get the stop on defense, but we're going to injure one of your players. Field goal units on the field here. Come on, let's block this. Let's have them miss. Can they miss? Can the CPU miss? They simply cannot miss. Kennesaw State. 13-10. I really like those unis. They're really cool. 3rd and 9 here. Stone over the middle. Gets 7 there. Kick a field goal. Skipping the moment. All right, we got a field goal. 13-13. 13-13 here with 9 minutes left. Herrick is injured. We're going to take him out. Quarterback fires over the middle. 1st down. When they ask me to sub the player and I press yes, sub him out, they never fucking sub him out. They're always like, nah, we're just going to give him in anyways because we just want to fuck you over. How about that? All right, Herrick's out. Jeff Cleveland, the other freshman there, is going to step into the game here. 1st and 10 with injury to Shannon. He's going to get some playing time. That was a tight window, but big hit. The jock of the school here. Oh my God, great play call there. Tried to set up the screen, but we were right there. 4th and 7. It's going to be 16-13 because they're just not going to miss here. Unless they fake it. Or you block it. No, okay, they're going to actually kick in and they're going to make it here. Sky's looking a little bit gray here in Florida. Let's get this 3rd down. Just not a good enough block. Five of the game here. As we're going to hit JoJo Stone there for a gain of 5. Yes, they're down 5. Here, Proctor. We're going to roll out here with Proctor. We're going to scramble for the first down. Tyler Proctor, I swear to God, if he would have fucking fumbled, I would have screamed my head off. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should have stayed in school. Rick Carver. Gotta love that. Gotta love that play when they throw it behind them and they have to stop all momentum there. Gotta love that on that play there. That's ideally what you want when you throw it to the backfield. Is the running back to have to stop all momentum and Bush is hurt. You gotta fucking stay in the game, bro. Here, we're gonna hit Stipend here. Let's hit 3rd down and 5. 3rd 5. Come on. We're gonna hit Coffee. Gain of nothing. 47-yard field goal. I will kick this one. I will kick this one. You know what? No, I'm not gonna kick it. We're gonna watch it. I'm not kicking a field goal. I said I'm never kicking a field goal ever again. We are going to watch this field goal here. I don't care if you guys call it cheating. I literally couldn't give less of a shit what you guys had to say about that. Watch this field goal. The game-tying field goal to make it 16 all. Robert from the left hash makes it tied up. Let's go. Good play, Robert. Good play, Robert. Run the ball? No, they're going to pass it there out of I formation. Quarterback somehow does not get sacked. Throws on the run. Holds on to the ball. Fucking awesome, dude. Pick 6 to walk it off here. Pick 6 to walk it off. They caught it. They're going to move the chains there. Range, I don't know. I don't know if their kicker's good here. But that puts them at 30 seconds when they snap the ball. Quarterback is sacked! They're going to have to use their last timeout. Big play on 3rd and 16. They have to get the first down here or get yardage and get out of bounds. We're going to see the quarterback throws out of bounds. That's waving the white flag here, and they will punt the ball to us. 19 seconds left. We have 2 timeouts. Will we go for the win, or will we try and play in overtime? I think we're just going to play for overtime here. We're heading into overtime. Is this our first overtime game of the entire series? This might be our first overtime game of the entire series. You can see other overtime rules brought to you by Cheez-It. Each team gets possession from the opponent 25-yard line. First overtime must hunt 2-point conversion after a touchdown. Second overtime and third rule I couldn't read. Shaking hands in the middle of the field. Let's see what we get. We're going to play this entire overtime. Obviously here. And FIU, we have won the toss. We're going to play defense here. We're going to see what we're going to have to get. What that means is if they get a field goal, that means we can get a touchdown and win the game. But if they score a touchdown, we have to score a touchdown. And if they don't score at all, we can just kick a field goal and win the game, I believe. If I remember correctly, or if it's touchdown, I don't know. But the right decision there is to play on defense because you got to see what you got to get. And they're going to start with a big run. It's 18 yards on that first carry. First and goal from the 7. We bring it, and they scored it instantly. I blitzed in somehow the quarterback. I don't know how. What the hell was that, dude? I'm looking at my phone right now to see the replay. Yeah, I just pretty much knew who to throw the ball to before the play even started, I believe. Coach is only wanting us to run 3 plays. What the fuck? 3rd and 10, 2 straight completions. Gives us this field position here. Pressured. We're going to have to fire towards the end zone. It is caught! Oh my god! It's caught! JoJo Stone! What a catch! That was a complete just toss-up. Oh my god! JoJo Stone, what a catch! Hit by the guy in coverage. The other guy comes in, hits him, and he holds on to the ball. JoJo Stone, what a catch! That was a prayer ball. Look at that catch. Usually that's a drop interception. But JoJo Stone makes the play of the year. This is 88 speed, so. There's second down and 1. Oh my gosh, we have an open receiver. Can he catch it? Stone holds on again. JoJo Stone down at the 3. Having himself a monster overtime. Toss it up, Perry. Couldn't find the ball there. Incomplete. We're gonna motion. Carey's not covered either. Tight end, nope. That was okay. Incomplete. Jesus fucking Christ. Panic. Incomplete. 4th and goal from 3. We're gonna have to kick a field goal here. We're gonna kick the field goal. You gotta go far right. We're gonna go far right here. They're gonna use a timeout. Kick is good. I thought we missed that, dude. Thought for a second we missed that, but we make it. 26-23. Kennesaw State wins with a touchdown here, I believe. Back there, hand off. He's got space. They're gonna get a first down. Ah, dude, run defense. Here, we're gonna play for the container. This quarterback can scramble here. 1st and 10. Oh my gosh, let's run at the quarterback. Make a fumble. Gets 5 there. All right, 2nd down and 5. It's a handoff. The running back and perfect blocks. Touchdown. Touchdown Kennesaw State. That's going to be the game. And that's going to be another loss, dude. Here we'll check out stats. Tyler Proctor, 21-41, 211 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. So that's big. That's big. Complete percentage is never going to be anything better than like 55 because that's just how it works for quarterbacks that are not like 90 overall in this game, I swear to God. Rushing wise, Anthony carried 15 carries, 35 yards. Booth had 7 yards per carry, but wasn't great on the ground overall wise. Receiving, Alex Perry led the team with 8 catches, 107 yards, and a touchdown. JoJo Stone with 2 massive catches in that overtime game. Puts him with 5 catches, 61 yards, and a touchdown. Stat and 3 catches, 24 yards. No drops. That's something. Sacks allowed by Jaleel Davis and Jonathan Bush. Defensively, 12 tackles from Patterson, 10 from Keaton Lavrone, the freshman. TFLs for Stephilan Green, Juan Figures, Noah Herrick, Claiborne, and Patterson with 1. Sacks for Juwan Figures, 1.5. Claiborne with the other half. Interception for Jordan Shaw. Pass deflection for Lavrone, Josiah Taylor, Lemon, and Hill with 1. No forced fumbles. Kicking went 4 for 5. That first miss was mine, I believe, yeah. It didn't matter in the end, so I don't... Actually, it did matter in the end, actually, so... But we probably would have lost in overtime anyways because they had perfect blocks there in the 3 runs they did. But that's the game. We were now 2-5. All right, and advancing the next week gives us our first commitment of year number 2. It is Dexter Weil, the 4-star corner from Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Another 4-star player there in the secondary. That's huge. Alexander Daly's in his top 5. School updates, brain exposure goes up to a D. That's about it. But that's huge. Daly's in his top 5. We still are his only offer. Enrico Manuel, we have finally gotten into his list of teams, and we are first for that. So, silver lining, we did get a 4-star corner there. And Dexter Wiley gives us our first one. He can decommit, but our playing style is at a B+ right now. So we just need to maintain that B+ for the rest of the season. He shouldn't decommit. The visit for Beard didn't go well. We got only 3. No complimentary visits, But that gives us 50 points back. We don't know his development trait. Wasn't a gem, but he's got 92 speed, 93 excel, 91 change of direction, His coverage is a little low, but he's got good press and good catching. Could this guy be a receiver? Could this guy be a Travis Hunter build? I don't know. 75 catching isn't amazing, but it's good for a corner, 92 speed. If he could play corner wide receiver, I would love that because we need speed at wide receiver as well. But that is going to be it for today's episode. We go 1-3. So not amazing, but silver lining, we did get our first commit, and it was a 4-star. Standings, we are currently 9th in the conference standings. So it's looking very unlikely that we'll make the conference championship, but our postseason hopes are still alive with a bowl game. We just need to get 6 wins, I believe, to make a bowl game. So we need to almost win out. We need to win 4 of our last 5 games. So we're going to need to turn it up here in this final stretch of the games. But that's it for episode 11, I believe. 11 or 12. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed FIU Dynasty. The next video will be a Jets video. I'm having a lot of fun with the Jets franchise, so hope you guys enjoyed. Also, thank you guys for getting that video to 27 views as of recording this video. My last videos haven't gotten very many views, 10, 12, 8, sometimes 1. But thank you guys for liking the Jets franchise. I'm loving it. McDonald's, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.